It's the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, here's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game...
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Bengals take over.
Here come the Bengals. And CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Burrow. And he'll find Moreau here. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Titans' 45-yard line.
Burrow will throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And his throw is incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Burrow. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. This will be caught at about the 6. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Picking up where they left off before the open week that they had last week as they won going into that, and no signs of being stale.
No, and that's really big for them because there's a trust factor that goes into this, because what often happens, if you win the game before your open week, you usually get more time off. But if you win the game before the open week, get more time off, and don't play well the next time out, that goes away. So they're making a statement that they like that time off.
So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they'll be let out by their 6-year quarterback.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you got to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right. I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
8 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun, and he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he will have a Titans first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
A gain of 1 yard. And the Titans first down.
Looking to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Joe Burrow sacked. Fumble on the play.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
34's the mic. 34's the mic. He's coming.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He'll fire this deep for Gallup, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
They threw it. They just threw the flag.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
33-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Mixon on the carry.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics. Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the...
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Just held on to the football too long there, Charles. That's point blank, right?
Yeah, I agree with that totally. You've got to have that internal clock that goes in your head that says either get rid of the football or flush and go and use your legs and try and pick up the first down. I think he hung in there too long, and the blitz got to him.
1st and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2? win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. 2nd and 4. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the Bengals 30.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it.
The quarterback on the scramble.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
A first down carry for Henry. And shutting him off, now open field. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. That time a 6-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll throw right away. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
19, Tiger. 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Cormier. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
The 13-yard line.
I'm going to come back to you.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. This will be caught at about the 6. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow, and it's caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals Bengals touchdown. Foster Moreau, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and...
They run the counter. Cooper, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
At the 33-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He may try and run for this.
The quarterback on the scramble. A gain of 13 yards.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
It's 3rd down. And 5 yards to go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will have a Titans 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. They'll roll him out right. He'll run it. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They get 9 yards there, and they get a 1st down.
9 yards. And the Titans 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, Cooper with it. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 17-yard line.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Complete to number 16.
That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got?
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Give me something.
This will be caught at about the 5. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And goal at the 3-yard line.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jonnu Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment and you have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that one a 13-play drive in total. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup there.
It's a gain of 7.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. He's going to find Gallup here complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen has it left side. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. To the air again, Burrow. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now Burrow loses the football. But I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll head an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10. At their own 27-yard.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
And 6.
And that's caught by Smith. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
First down, Titans.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now back to throw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 42.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And we will remain tied here in this 3rd quarter. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell your guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. and they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points?
And break this tie. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Let's go, D.
Now Burrow on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And able to complete it to Moreau. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
They'll run on first down. Allen. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
13 yards remaining on second down.
Single.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
13.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll find Moreau here. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, the big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
They pass up the 3, fake it, it doesn't work. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs.
Get ready. Back.
On first down, it's Cooper. He'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Back at the 20-yard line.
Watch the run. 54's Mike.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep for more. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Jesse Bates. The third down pass.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Squeeze, double. Mike, 55, Mike.
On second down, here's Burrow. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
And the Bengals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. Not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Now Burrow. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Foster Moreau, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
A loss of 4 yards.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them, because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
So after the sack, here's second and 14. They'll set up a throw. And right side, Henry's got it. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll drop to throw. Out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 2.
Burrow on third down. Allen here on the screen. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Bengals. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Second and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Mark 55, Mark 55, go!
Burrow will throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Burrow's pass intercepted by the Titans.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
22 yards on the pickup there. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Logan Wilson leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's trash. That's trash. Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Derrick Henry, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Catch made, it's Moreau. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Got his man there, complete to Gallup. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing, but in this case...
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Well, how about that? a dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field, sees that the ball's moved to the middle, and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
2nd and 11. Over the middle to Smith. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Third down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is caught. He hits more. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
I can't believe they even let you play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
Wilson on the tackle.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And the Titans first down.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Switch it.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. 2 yards on the carry there, it'll be 2nd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
This is Henry. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Watch the whip.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. On 2nd down now, it's Cooper. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. They'll keep it on the ground. Cooper. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. So Burrow and the Bengals down 28-21, a little over 40 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
He was covered by Christian Fulton.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Titans 28.
Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
It will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the 4th quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So for Tennessee, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2, and they'll return home next week to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year, and they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Get out my way, little bit. I can hear the hate. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much nice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Come pop it for me, cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yes, drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe, designer. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macha with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, duckin' 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.